Chapter 1, Homecoming. To our wonderful viewers at Cheating Tales Lab, a warm welcome and heartfelt thanks. Your presence is what makes sharing these stories truly worthwhile. We'd love to know which part of the world you're joining us from today. Share it in the comments below. Now, let's jump right into today's story. Chapter 1, Homecoming. The intense July heat struck Brick Brody Harlow like a solid wall as he stepped off the military transport at Fort Benning. After enduring 3 grueling tours with the Army Rangers across some of the most dangerous regions in the Middle East, he was finally home. The duffel bag hanging from his shoulder felt almost weightless compared to the emotional and psychological burden he had carried for the past 4 years. Brody took out his phone, for the first time since touching down on U.S. soil, expecting a message from Melanie, his wife of 12 years, letting him know she was on her way to pick him up. Instead, his heart dropped as he read the short text. "Don't bother coming. The locks are changed. The kids don't want you. It's over." He froze in the sweltering Georgia heat as his fellow soldiers streamed past, greeted by families waiting with open arms and joyful tears. The words on the screen burned into his mind while his thoughts spun through endless possibilities. Their last video call, barely 3 weeks earlier, had seemed ordinary, maybe a little distant, but nothing that could have warned him of this. Brody's thumbs hovered over the keyboard. Dozens of furious responses ran through his mind, but he finally typed just 2 words. "As you wish." Anyone who truly knew Brody understood the quiet threat those words carried. During his years as a ranger, he had built a reputation for cold precision under pressure. When chaos erupted and others panicked, Brody became eerily calm. "As you wish" was his phrase, the one he used right before executing the most decisive and devastating operations with surgical control. He made one phone call. "Leona Fisk speaking," came a crisp, professional voice. "It's Brody Harlow. I need your services immediately. I thought you weren't due back until next week. Plans changed. Can you meet today? For you. Absolutely. My office, 2 hours." Brody hailed a cab, not to the suburban home where his wife and children, Trevor 16, and Amelia 14, supposedly no longer wanted him, but to downtown Atlanta, to the sleek office of one of the toughest divorce attorneys in the state. As the cab pulled away, he allowed himself one fleeting moment of raw emotion, closing his eyes as the sting of betrayal washed over him. Then, like on the battlefield countless times before, he shut it down. This wasn't heartbreak anymore, it was a mission. And Brody Harlow had never failed a mission.